Welcome. Today we are exploring The Heretic in a Crown, Book 1 of the Shadow Crown Trilogy by Robert Walker. This story examines the birth of the modern nation-state, played out on a high-stakes board of blood and faith. The year is 1570, and the battle lines are officially drawn. At the heart of the conflict is a single, world-altering question: does a sovereign's authority flow from Rome's divine blessing, or from the governed consent of a nation? We are witnessing the birth of a new world from the womb of medieval Christendom. It is a conflict pitting one aging pope against one unmarried queen, poised to claim thousands of lives. We see two absolute rulers separated by a gulf much wider than the Channel. On one side is Pope Pius V, a former Grand Inquisitor driven by Dominican austerity and an absolute certainty in divine law. He truly believed he was saving souls. On the other side is Elizabeth I, guided by razor-sharp political instinct and pragmatic survival. She prioritized national peace over doctrinal purity, believing she was saving England. The opening gambit was a simple piece of parchment that weaponized faith, the papal bull known as Regnans and Excelsis. This decree did more than merely excommunicate Elizabeth, it officially released her subjects from their oaths of loyalty. By nullifying their loyalty to the crown, the Pope turned every English Catholic into a potential traitor, forcing an impossible choice upon the people. History books seldom count the pawns. Walker grounds these epic stakes in the fictional Thornton family of Middleham. Characters Robert, Margaret, and young Thomas face a devastating binary: the damnation of their souls if they obey the Queen, or the destruction of their family if they obey the Pope. As they whisper in the dark, we do what Catholics have always done in England. We survive. The first blood spills on the Grandmaster's board. The knights rebel as Thomas Percy and the Northern Catholic lords rise up, falsely believing the Pope's bull grants them invincibility. Elizabeth's countermove is swift: she crushes Percy ruthlessly with military force. Yet, she also publicly elevates and rewards loyal Catholics like Lord Howard to divide the opposition. The conflict soon morphs into a shadow war fought with iron gall ink and ciphers. Francis Walsingham builds England's first secret service, operating in darkness to unravel the Ridolfi Plot. The Duke of Norfolk's treason is exposed not on a battlefield, but through intercepted letters. This intricate web of espionage lays the brilliant groundwork for Book 3 of the trilogy, Walsingham. Elizabeth masterfully transforms her vulnerability into an impenetrable defense. She uses her vexing virginity as a geopolitical shield, refusing a husband to prevent foreign domination. She humiliates ambitious challengers like Lord Pembroke in open court, famously declaring, "I may be a woman, but I have the heart and stomach of a king, and a king of England too." In 1588, the Divine Tempest arrives. Elizabeth stands before 20,000 men at Tilbury, promising to live or die among her troops. When the Protestant wind obliterates the Spanish Armada, it permanently elevates the Queen from a mortal monarch to the living embodiment of an immortal nation. From the ashes of survival comes a cultural renaissance. Elizabeth deliberately shapes a cultural identity designed to outlast any monarch. Shakespeare writes the mythos of English glory, while figures like William Byrd embody the era's contradictions, composing music for a Protestant court by day, and sacred masses for hidden Catholic congregations by night. But wearing the crown takes an agonizing toll. The endgame brings profound isolation as Elizabeth signs the death warrant for Robert Devereux, the Earl of Essex. She is forced once again to prioritize the safety of the realm over the desires of her own heart, stating, "Mercy to traitors is cruelty to the loyal." Ultimately, the Tudor rose surrenders to the Scottish thistle. In a succession masterminded by Robert Cecil, Elizabeth passes the crown to James Stuart, the son of her executed rival, Mary Stuart. In her final, quiet surrender, she places England's future stability above old quarrels and Tudor pride. The novel is a masterclass in Elizabethan irony and moral complexity. Walker refuses to paint simple villains. He captures the profound tragedy of the era: the Protestant who burns a Catholic, and the Catholic who plots against the Queen. Both believe absolutely they serve God. It is meticulous research paired with a profound empathy for a brutal era. The Heretic in a Crown is where thrilling character drama meets rigorous history. It is a masterful historical epic that refuses to look away from the blood spilled to build the modern world. It perfectly satisfies both the rigorous historian and the seeker of sophisticated, character-driven storytelling. As this chapter closes, the board resets for the next Grandmaster's move. The Tudor era is far from over. Step back into the shadows of 16th century England with the rest of the Shadow Crown Trilogy, Book 2, The Queen's Cipher, and Book 3, Walsingham. All 3 books are available now on Amazon.